Hello everyone. Today our topic is secure socket layer protocol that is used to provide web security. It is a computer networking protocol for securing connections between network application, client and server over an insecure network such as the internet. SSL uses a combination of public key and asymmetric key encryption to secure a connection between two machines, typically a web or mail server and a client system, communicating over the internet or another TCP/IP network. SSL protocol work in between HTTP and TCP/IP protocol. As you can see in this diagram, we have four subparts of SSL protocol: SSL record protocol, SSL handshake protocol, SSL cipher change protocol, SSL alert protocol, and all these protocol work in between HTTP and TCP/IP protocol. First is SSL record protocol. It provides two services for SSL connection. First is confidentiality and second is message integrity. For confidentiality, we use encryption, and for message integrity, we use message authentication code. In order to operate on data, the protocol performs the following action. It takes an application message to be transmitted and fragment it into manageable blocks. These blocks are then optionally compressed with must be which must be lossless and may not increase the content length by more than 1024 byte. Third, a message authentication code, that is for message integrity, is then computed over the compressed data using a shared secret key. This is then appended to the compressed block. After this, compressed message plus MAC are then encrypted using symmetric encryption. For this, we use different algorithms like 3DES, IDEA, etc. As you can see in this diagram, we have application data. This data is fragmented in different parts. We will consider one fragment to understand this process. First, we compress this fragment, then we add MAC, message authentication code, in this compressed data, and this compressed data plus MAC is then encrypted, and at the end we will add SSL record header in this encrypted message. SSL record header. It consists four fields. First is content type, second is major version, third is minor version, and fourth is compressed length. First field to third field are 8-bit long and last field is 16-bit long. Content type give us description about the protocol used to process the enclosed fragment. Major version value is 3 for SSL version 3. Minor version value is 0 for SSL version 3, and compressed length. This length in byte of compressed fragment that we saw in previous diagram. Compressed length to compressed data. This is our SSL record format. First four fields are for SSL header, content type, major version, minor version, compressed length. After that we have compressed data and MAC. All this is in encrypted format. Second protocol is handshake protocol. This is the most complex part of SSL and allow the server and client to authenticate each other. This protocol is used for authentication between server and client. And to negotiate an encryption and MAC algorithm and encrypted keys to be used to protect data sent in SSL record. This protocol is used before any application data is sent. It consists of a series of message exchange between client and server. Each message between client and server has three fields. First is type, second is length, and third is content. Type field is 1 byte long, length is 3 byte long, and content is greater than and equal to 0 byte. Type field indicate one of the message such as hello request between client and server. Length field, the length field of the message in bytes. Third is content, the parameter associated with this message, such version of SSL being used. In content field, we include parameter associated with the particular message. We have 4 phases of handshake protocol: 1, 2, 3 and 4. All these are described in diagram above also. These are our message type in between client and server. It can be hello request, client hello, server hello, certificate, server key exchange, certificate request, server done, certificate verify, client key exchange, and finished, when we are going to complete that process. And it will this diagram also explain the parameter associated with this message type. To understand the phases of handshake protocol, we will see this diagram. In this diagram, we divide each phase with horizontal line. So it has total 4 phases. In the first phase, client sent hello to server and server reply with hello. Parameters associated with this phase number 1 is establish security capabilities including protocol version, session ID, cipher suite, compression method and initial random number. After this hello phase, in second phase, server will send certificate, server key exchange, server certificate request and server hello complete here. This is our second phase. In the third phase, client will send certificate and key to the server and client also verify the certificate sent by server. This is our third phase. In fourth phase, we will change cipher specification. This is changed by client and this is also changed by server, and finish message by client and server. These are 4 phases of handshake protocol and all the parameter associated with this protocol. We describe all these 4 phases of handshake protocol here. First, establish security capability including protocol version, session ID, cipher suite, compressed method and initial random number. This phase consists of the client hello and server hello message. In the second phase, server may send certificate, key exchange and request certificate. It also signal and of hello message phase. The certificate sent is one of the chain of X.509 certificate. In third phase, Upon receipt of the server done message, the client should verify that the server provide a valid certificate if required and check that the server hello parameter is acceptable. Finally, the client may send certificate verification. In the fourth or last phase, we change cipher suit and finish the handshake protocol. The secure connection is now set up. Connection between client and server. That is our secure connection and build after fourth phase, and the client and server may begin to exchange application layer data. You can see in this diagram all the four phases related to handshake protocol. After this, in C part, we define type, length and content of message sent in between server and client during handshake protocol. As we discussed earlier, it has three parts: type, length and content. Type is 1 byte long, length is 3 byte and content is greater than and equal to 0 byte. We have two other protocols here, chain cipher spec protocol and alert protocol. Chain cipher spec protocol, it is only 1 byte long, it has only one field, and alert protocol, it has two field, level and alert, both are 1 byte long. Description of these two protocols are as above. Next is chain cipher spec protocol. Spec means specification. This protocol consists of a single message which consists of a single byte with the value 1. This is used to cause the pending state to be copied into current state, which updates cipher suit to be used on this connection. Means this cipher specification protocol change the value of pending state to current state. That is used for connection. After that, alert protocol. Alert protocol is used to convey SSL related alert to peer entity. It consists of 2 bytes, the first of which take the value, first field level and second field error. Level field contain two values, 1 or 2. 1 is for warning and 2 is for fatal error. In fatal error, we immediately terminate the connection and re-establish the connection again. For warning, we do not terminate the connection. In the second field, alert field, it contains a code that indicates the specific alert related to any of the message. So, we discussed 4 protocols related to SSL protocol. First is SSL record protocol, second is handshake protocol, third is chain cipher spec protocol, and fourth is alert protocol. Thank you so much.